Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Charles Owen Experience, man.
Sick.
Everything all good?
Yeah, all good. You?
Yeah, fantastic.
Just this will come out after Polaris, so maybe we can give our predictions here. And what should we talk about? Liking and subscribing.
Take it away, boss.
Yeah, just liking and subscribing as you would usually do on the apps.
What about the ones who haven't?
Yeah, if you've never done it before, obviously go on Spotify, top left-hand corner.
That's the one.
Click on the drop-down menu or whatever, wherever it is, and click subscribe.
Fantastic.
And on YouTube, it's much easier than that. There's literally a button that usually shows up in the bottom right-hand corner towards the end,
subscribe.
or on the page. So fantastic! What
That's
a time
the one.
to be alive. Also,
You want to sell? You want to fucking sell your products?
No, let's just move on. Here's our predictions for Polaris.
Oh, great! Let's get straight in.
Yeah,
You've got a match with Philip Geyer.
Okay.
I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Geyer.
I think it would be Gaia
All right,
as Philippe rather than Philip.
understood. I was mispronouncing them.
Next match.
Anyway, next match. Christian Osbeck, Paul Reedman.
Oh yeah, it's actually a really interesting
hope
match.
Crispy wins.
Mate,
I really do.
The matchmakers have done a wonderful job with this one. Redza is a man that has much less of a name than I feel he should, especially in the grappling world, and because he's pretty good. And Crispy obviously would prefer an easier opponent, but he's not been given an easier opponent. So, yeah, predictions on that.
God, I hope Crispy wins.
I hope Crispy wins. I think Crispy will win a decision.
I hope so. I fucking hope so. Go on.
Yeah, I think Crispy will be hard to sub on the legs, or if Paul is good at dominating top, then maybe he'll get to top and Crispy will waste a lot of time. But he usually stands up at stuff.
He gets back. He likes to get back up, doesn't he?
Yeah, he stands up. So maybe it will just be mostly wrestling for 10 minutes. And
hopefully God's on Crispy's side.
Yeah.
He can only be on one person's side, and hopefully it's Crispy's.
God's decision at the end of the day.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so next one.
Next one. Faris versus... Just give me a quick scale, 1 to 10. Where you at right now, mate?
7.
Right.
I had a beta-alanine and it's fucking hit me.
I've
never been hit by beta-alanine the same way.
Didn't realise it hits the eyes either.
Oh, the eyes are...
All right, just leave that there. Yep, that's fine.
That's from my house, actually.
No, leave it there. I like it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah. Faradine and Pavel. That's a fucking good match, mate. We need to get Faris nice and sweaty in the change rooms, mate.
This will come out after. Yeah, so Faris, make sure the shins are sweaty and start very fast, and try to... It will get sticky in the middle, I reckon, and then towards the end, the sweat and everything, Faris will hopefully tire Pavel out, and then he'll get some passes or some scrambles to the back and then finish from there.
Be a lovely match.
That's the inshallah, but we'll see.
Yep.
Also, Faris has very slippery legs, so it'll be...
Big Harry versus that other geezer.
Harry Loseby.
No.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Loathsby, mate.
Loathsby.
Loathsby. Fucking Loathsby.
Fucking good.
Go on. Versus John.
Oh, yeah.
Gene.
I haven't rolled with Gene. Is that Gene? John? John. It's got to be John.
Jacob, I think. Yeah.
Jonathan. I don't know. It's the gi. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. You don't invested enough.
Right. I've never sparred with Harry in the gi, but...
Who else we got? Oh, one of my Matt Strong fellas is he's got the matchup with Norbert, mate.
Oh. Norbert versus Steve O'Keefe?
Yep, that's the geese.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't rolled with Steve O'Keefe nor Norbert. Actually, I have rolled with Norbert. He came here. I would say Norbert is feeling very strong these days. And I think he's a lot younger than Keefe.
He's got that gold medal blood as well.
Yeah, and he's got the gold medal in him already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say I'm going to give it to Norbert via decision.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Indeed. All right.
Dante and Ellis Younger.
Dante, I believe it's pronounced.
Deontay is going to win by submission.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Shout out to Long. You like that fella. He's a nice geezer.
Deontay.
Both of them. I don't know Dante, but I know Ellis.
Yeah, Ellis is a good fella. Top lad. Who else? We got Nia and Helena. What a post by Helena today. Did you see
What did she say?
It wasn't what was said. I think she's advertising the Dopamino bands, but it was pretty funny.
Oh, stop for a second. Have you seen the Liver King post of him smoking a fucking cigarette in a Polish crackdown?
Yeah.
Have you seen cigarettes?
That? Yeah, he obviously got drawn in. Maybe it's just bullshit.
Got drawn in.
Happens to the best
He's obviously
of us.
got drawn. Hey, he's obviously been drawn in. Come, Liver King. Come on, you come.
Already smoking the
It's
pipe.
hard to resist, to be fair, and he's given in to temptation.
How long has he got? Imagine his
He
insurance.
looks nuts.
His insurance probably.
He did another post the other day talking about God, and he just like it's got 1,000 likes, and he's got like 2.8 million followers. So it looks like he's having an Andrew Wiltsey breakdown right now.
Oh, I see.
It really does.
Oh, okay.
But seeing him smoking darts in this Polish den, he's smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I'm in Poland right now. This is my friend, and the guy's like, yes, we've been together from top to bottom.
Yeah, from my heart. Yeah, what a man. That man.
And he's like in a bedroom with teenage posters in the background.
I was waiting for the kicker. But
What?
As in what he was doing there. But
Oh no,
that
they
was
just
it.
finished.
Just
That was
a nice indoor cigarette.
Yeah, no, fair play. He got drawn in. I mean, that is hard to resist that temptation. Really awful. Anyway,
How does he end up there? That's what I'm thinking. How you don't just end up there by accident.
hey, apparently he makes a shit ton of money as well. He makes a fuck ton of dough.
Yeah,
what are you doing in the pot? What are you doing there? Mental. Anyway.
Maybe his family.
Nah, unlikely,
not.
mate. He's just been lured in. Like you said,
But how do you get lured to Poland? I actually don't understand the context of the video. That's why I think it's a bit
he's lost his mind.
suspect, isn't it?
It's nice. It's crazy to see. It's nice to see. He's just losing it, slowly losing it. It is. There's something
Good.
endearing about it.
There's something,
Come on.
some
Let's see
ramification.
where this spiral goes, Liver
Yeah.
King. But yeah, if you go on his Instagram right now, you'll see the demise of the Liver King.
R.I.P. Liver King.
Oh, he could come back. He looks like he's gonna die anyway. He looks so unhealthy.
Yeah, it
All
looks
the
like-
gear. Shit, he looks like he's gonna explode.
Not long, basically. Yeah.
Anyway,
Not long
we
anymore.
got back to Polaris. We got MVP versus Carlos Condon.
I fancy MVP for this.
We like
I
him,
think
don't
it'll
we?
be a lot of takedowns. I think MVP is very hard to take down and keep on his back. I don't know about Carlos Condit, so that's all I've got to go on.
Right. All right. What else? You got a match. You're obviously gonna win that match
I hope so.
because
That'd
we're
be
sitting
fucking
here right
sick
now. We're
if I
talking
won.
about it, mate. It'd be so good if you win. Yeah.
Man, that'd be so good.
You should just try.
I'll just
You know
buy.
what-
I'll buy a fucking car if I win. No license, just one. Oh, I should do that. I should
Do what Crispy suggested, mate. It's only 25k.
I'll get a
It'd be
car
perfect,
exactly
mate.
the same as Christian's.
Get a Mustang. He'll hate that.
He would sell his Mustang.
He'd be so upset.
Very
Get a red
shortly
Mustang.
after.
Wait, why did you get that?
I would probably, ideally, I'd pay less for it, but realistically, I wouldn't be bothered. So I'd just pay any amount and not care.
Oh wow.
Not like any amount, but just
You say.
an amount that would be like easy for me to get it.
You've been paying people to
quickly.
get tattoos. What the fuck is going on with that?
Hey, I mean, yeah, it's good advertising, isn't it?
Branded for life,
it's like
mate.
a permanent.
It's insane.
It's a poster that moves around, and you can't hide it. Like
Just insanity of those fellas getting them.
they already have tattoos; they don't care.
It's insanity. Fair play to them.
But if we change the logo, then it will be ridiculous.
Good time to change it now. Let's see the logo. SG.
See,
Golf.
if anyone gets, by the way, this is a good time to advertise. If anyone gets this life size on their chest, let's talk. Basically, like an Iron Man type logo filled in as well.
You've lost your fucking mind, mate. Yeah,
It would be quite funny.
you're on the downwards demise of the Liver King. You really This is how it begins, mate.
This is going well. This is the upwards Conor
You're gonna
McGregor.
you're going to be lured into the Polish crackdown.
Just
What a
edged in.
statement. He's been lured in. Right.
Yeah,
all
he
right.
got
All right. All right.
hustled
Should we do
in.
a question? Should we keep chatting?
One
People
more.
really enjoyed the podcast last week. I think
Which
we got,
one?
We got the textbook out. People were
Oh,
literally
yeah,
giving
yeah,
comments.
yeah.
People said this is the best
I
podcast.
enjoyed
I've
it.
ever
I
had.
was learning.
Should we get it back out? Back out,
Let's
lad.
just
Should
read
we
a
get
book
it back
every
out,
time.
lad? We actually could. You know, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I should actually prepare a little bit more information for the podcast each podcast.
I don't think that's why people watch it. That's maybe why people would comment, but the most part, people watch it passively and just hear little bits.
Yeah,
crap. Maybe I'm wrong.
Comment what you liked about the podcast. Okay, go on. What you said one last bit. What were you going to say?
Helena versus.
Wait, get that mic in there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Helena versus
Nia Blackman.
I
mean, Helena's going to win that, isn't she? She's on the Jonathan Danaher program, mate.
Yeah,
she's that.
Yeah, fair enough. If I had money, I would obviously prefer Nia to win.
Of course we would, but I mean, fair play if she wins.
Yeah, she could win. She's been training her whole life.
It's anyone's game, isn't it?
Win.
That's the thing with Jiu Jitsu. That'd be huge if she win. Did Helena win? No, Helena didn't win the ADCC. She got silver, didn't she? Did she win ADCC?
No, she got second at the trials, I think.
Helena?
Oh, sorry.
She won ADCC,
Helena,
didn't she?
I think so, yeah.
Did she?
I don't know exactly. I think she came second, that was it.
And the other girl, the Aussie girl won?
Yeah.
Right.
She's the youngest medalist or something.
Fair play.
Something like that, yeah.
Nia Blackman.
Decent, not bad.
Nia Blackman wins that match, that's huge.
Yeah. That'd be insane.
All right.
Here's...
Go on. Did you get any questions? No,
I didn't even put the post up.
You silly bastard. I didn't...
I saw you put a post and you usually get 100 questions.
Right. You're going to love this. Deets on connecting 2 foot when op escapes from arm lock. Deets on connecting 2 feet. Feet. It's being very facetious here.
When they pull out of the arm lock, I would say...
Quick,
you want to try to grab. Yeah, but it's very situation dependent. I would say that you should already control the leg before you lose the armbar entirely. That's a short little segment you can have. That's all. Try to.
What else? What?
Or let go of the armbar on your own terms. You know what I'm saying?
And then go to do something else?
Yeah, you need to recognize when it's lost and then go to the legs. Okay. That's what he was asking. Okay. How to control the feet at the end. So yeah, recognize when it's lost before your opponent rips out fully and then go towards the legs and use that to grab the legs. Seriously. Seriously, grab those.
Seriously. Okay. Well, very in-depth question here. How do I
really hard.
How do I asymmetrically tie an opponent out in the standing position?
Asymmetrically?
Like, all at once, I suppose.
What? No. Yeah. I think he just means tire an opponent out.
Yeah, mate. You know what?
But that was definitely a long word he added in, for sure.
How do I facetiously tie an opponent out on a Wednesday?
Really good vocab.
Right, okay. How do you tie people out when you're standing, mate?
I've just noticed the light. That is fucking bright, mate.
Should we turn it down?
I am.
It has been hurting my eyes.
I just noticed it. I am
20 minutes in. We've been sitting here for 30 minutes.
Burnt alive here. Yeah.
What,
well,
do you want me to turn it down?
Normally the light's up there and it's already, something, but that's cool.
It's actually good for the...
Blue light, yeah.
How much is it making of a difference to the... Oh, we look excellent.
Okay, all right, keep it then, go on. I was looking away anyway. Just got them slightly more curved in, which I would say is better.
Sorry.
What were we saying?
Okay, how do you tire a standing opponent out?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so what we're looking to do, let's talk about the Joe Rogan, Donald Trump after. But
answer this fucking question first. How do you tie people out from standing?
Yeah, so what you're looking to do mostly is going to be collar ties and forcing people to sprawl. So a combination of making them sprawl and then using a collar tie to make them lift their head up. The more you can basically collar tie and underhook people and pull them down, the more tiring it gets. Also, like just moving people across the room, like even if you don't throw them, if you just push someone's elbow and it makes them walk a couple steps in a direction they don't really want to go in, that at least tires them out a little bit as well. So they're just constantly moving in different directions. And if they get too tired, they'll literally just fall over when you push their elbow. Or for example, when you watch Silvio, sometimes he'll do whole rounds where he just collar ties someone without any other grip. And literally they'll go to turtle and he'll still just collar tie and push their head down until they just go flat and then he'll just let them get back up.
He just exhausts people.
It was actually horrible to watch because the guy had heart as well, but he just...
He's just getting so tired.
That's it. He went right to the end of his heart. But yeah, anyway.
I make him tired. Quit.
What a moment. Anyway, so that's probably the best way, like collar ties, heavy collar ties and if someone just turtles, then I guess you have to attack the turtle. But collar ties are the way.
There we go.
Is the answer.
Hopefully make a little clip out of that. Get the clips from the podcast back on again. I need that.
Yeah.
They do really well.
Oh, they're fucking good, aren't they? They're always really nice.
Yeah, they are nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, go on. What do you think of Donald Trump? Come on.
Did you watch it?
I watched 25 minutes, and the thing is, Donald Trump doesn't actually say anything.
Oh, no. He is a comedian, though.
Huh?
He is just funny.
He's very funny. He's very entertaining, but he never says anything. He's a great guy, Joe. It was a great time. He's a great man. We got a lot of respect for him. Yeah, he did really well.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln, this was his bed. He was 6'6", but his bed was huge. Look at the chairs. They were tiny chairs. You know why? Because everyone was small, but he was really tall. He was 6'6". Had a huge bed. I was in here. Abraham Lincoln's in the room. Wow, what a magnificent bed. What a huge bed. You see the chair? It's just like, you're not saying anything, man.
Yeah.
It's just that on repeat.
You'd love to have him as your kid. That's what he kept saying. Love to have him as your kid. Come on.
Right,
I'd love you to be my son.
Come on, be my son. He doesn't say anything, I find.
Him, when directly asked by Joe, what would you do to stop Russia going into Ukraine?
I'd stop him, tell him, Vladimir, you're not going in.
Yeah, you're not going in. That's it.
Vladimir, you're not going in.
Fair enough.
Play to him. I do. He will win. I really do think he's going to win. He knows how to entertain people. If you look at like all the I think America just seems pissed off right now, and there's a lot of hate towards Kamala Harris.
Yeah,
and I think Trump is just. I think that from what we would see on social media, the overwhelming would be support would be in Trump's favor from what we get given via our devices. Yeah. It is interesting though. Like I tried to search Donald Trump, Joe Rogan, and I couldn't find it on YouTube, even though I'd seen it prior, and it was at like 19 million views. Yeah. If you try and search it, I don't know if you can search it now, but it seems like YouTube just took it down. Yeah. It is very strange that how like he says at the start, the system, whatever it is like attacking him. But I mean, that's pretty blatantly obvious. Like YouTube is just blatantly taking that down, so people can't watch it.
I had to go on the page to find it as well.
Yeah, it's weird. People don't want people.
This is weird. Is this oppression? It's weird. That's quite funny, actually.
Cameras up there.
To be oppressed. Oh, my guy's outside.
All right. Go on. Guys, welcome back. He's got pizza, if you can see over there. Yeah, he's got pizza over there. Great. Welcome back.
They can't see. Maybe they can see the red edge.
Good to see you back.
Oh, fucking good to be here, mate.
Yeah. Right.
Honestly.
What are we talking about? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, oppression.
What I wanted to say is his
me.
speech thing to distract people is like he'll initially pretend like he's talking about it, and then he'll talk about someone in the industry, and then talk about how that guy's a good guy, and then he'll interrupt himself as if he's had another thought that is related to that, but then that thought is not related to that.
He's completely distracted.
And by then you're listening to the new thought and you've forgotten. I mean, supposedly, unless you're just like ticking them off as how many times has he done this now? Like, it's like 50 different friends of friends.
He basically says nothing.
Yeah.
And it's really weird how people don't see that. People are like, he's great. Well, what is he saying? What's he actually said he's going to do?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's just going to threaten Vladimir.
Vladimir, you're not going in, man.
Just threatening him.
I was going to say something on the topic of Trump. Bloody hell. Blast. For the life of me, I can't remember. DT. Oh yeah. Well, I find it very entertaining, and he's done a good job at this. He's done a great job. He's a great guy. He does so good at this. He does a really good job at doing this. You know, when he gets the presentation, it's like he does it like Vince McMahon. That's a great documentary. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched 1 or 2 episodes.
It's a fantastic documentary. You got to watch it. It's about Vince McMahon's life. You see, you understand. Anyway, he's got Elon, Hulk Hogan, Tony Hinchcliffe. Who they actually, Tony Hinchcliffe actually fucked up his speech. Did you see it? How he said Puerto Rico is an island of floating garbage, and he starts like, do you know who Tony Hinchcliffe is? He's a comedian, and he's like the king of roasting.
Did he
people.
do a roast? Yeah, that was
he roasts people. That's his thing,
and
so he's just trying to be as offensive as possible. And he's basically like, Latinas, like, get the fuck out of it. Like, not necessarily get the fuck out of America, but he's just pointing fun at, like, we're going to close the borders off, no more Latinas or whatever is going to get in. And it went like the joke went off really bad. People weren't happy with it. And then Donald Trump's like, I have no idea who let him in. I've never heard of him. I don't know who he is.
Just pretending.
Yeah, but he did a good job with that. Obviously, Elon, people like a character. Elon's a fucking nutcase, and he's the richest guy in the world. He's promoting Trump. He got Dana White there. He's got Hulk Hogan there. He knows how to rile the crowd up. He knows how to entertain people. Yeah, I think he's going to win.
Yeah, he's going to win. That's all it takes really now, isn't it? He's viral.
Yes.
And Biden is not viral unless he's falling down the stairs.
No, and Kamala.
Falling asleep.
Well,
Kamala.
Kamala.
That's how he said it in the podcast.
Kamala.
It was beautiful. He went Kamala. You're not a Kamala person, are you?
Are you, Joe? I know you, Joe. I know you.
You're more of a Khabib person. Kamala.
Right. All right. Should we move on? Anything else to say about that?
No, that was it. Just Kamala.
What the hell's going on there?
God, that's really
upsetting. Right. All right. Any change in programming pliers for 100 kegs plus people? Oh, the big unit. I'm a big fella. 100 plus kgs. No is the answer. No.
Oh, fucking hell. That was cold, mate.
No, mate.
Nah.
Fuck off.
I said, no, you're not changing your...
No, you're not going in Vladimir. No, you wouldn't, mate, because you'd still follow the tier system. You'd get good at the light tier work. Then you'd get, you'd start at light tier, have a good understanding of how to be reactive with the floor, how to position your feet. Nice, low intensity. Then you build up to the medium tier, and then you've obviously got deep tier. Do a couple of weeks of that, then get yourself into the ping tier. And then, the more you practice, the better understanding you're going to have of hitting the floor, contacting the floor, and actually jumping off the floor, mate. So no, you just use the tier system like everyone else, and you'll be absolutely fine. However, if you're a big fat fella, 100 kgs plus,
walking,
you just lose some weight, man. It's probably not a good idea to be doing pliers. I don't think it's like you can do some realistic.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
Realistically, it's just going to be fucking painful for you, and you're probably just going to, light tier at most, unless you're like a Roy Nelson or a Daniel Cormier and you're athletic as fuck. But if you're overweight and just a fat fella, stick to some light tier, but just focus on just getting strong and losing some weight first.
Do you think sumos could do light tier?
Yeah, they're pretty fucking strong.
They could do medium.
Probably. But you'd build them up slowly. This fella looks like a coach. Doesn't look like a fat fella. He'd be fine, mate.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, if you can't jump, you can't do pliers. So.
If you can't jump, don't do pliers. But then, you know where to go. Plus pliers, Matt McInnes Watson. Or just buy my program. You got the tier system there. There you go.
Go to the gym, fatty.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
That's fair. That's a fair
How many
question.
times? It's a very good question. How many times a week should I lift? Right. Here you go. Let's answer it once and for all, mate. Is lifting twice a week after BJJ class effective? Should it be 3 days? Should I not lift the same day? You want to take this, Chief?
Can I hear the question one more time?
Should I lift twice a week after jiu-jitsu? Or should I not lift 3 times a week?
And again, one more time.
Come on. Answer it for us, Chief.
Go on. Just do both. There you go. Lift and jiu-jitsu.
That's it.
All the time.
There you go.
Twice a week.
Lift twice a week. If you really like lifting, by all means, do it thrice a week. That is literally it, my friend.
And all friends everywhere. This applies to everyone.
It really does. Friends, and not even friends, people who are not directly friends of ours. If you're watching the podcast and you're listening and you're not a direct friend of ours, this information still applies to you.
It still does.
So you're going to do 2 full body workouts. Yeah. If you do 3 workouts, you could do lower, upper, full body, or you could do 3 full body. And, we answer this question a lot. Go back and listen to the very first podcast where we did have more patience to go into full detail into these questions. Detail. Not even patience, but we just delved in deep to them. And we do it many times. Right, okay.
Worth it. Every time.
People love the old podcast, to be fair. Shout Single Man's Living Room. Right, will Owen just give up and go bald?
I am.
Yeah.
It's shaved. It's like
problem?
a 0.5.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was bald, I wouldn't be bald in a day.
Long back and sides, please, mate.
Yes. Love that.
Right, Owen, is float passing effective at high level? Feel like I don't see it that much. Full stop. Thanks.
Fucking hell. All right. Well, I guess I'll answer it, as he's already thanked me. I would say it's like useful for switching sides, first of all, and pummeling out of danger, but it's not something you see for long periods of time because usually the point is to get to the back or mount or side control or, you know, the J point or something like that. So I like to pummel to get to the J point. And from the J point, you cook them until they either give you side or turn away.
Yeah, in some position you're gonna float around them too much, is it? Hence the word float.
You could elect to do it, but I wouldn't say that's the most prudent approach for most people. Maybe if it's like someone who really struggles to bring their knees to their chest, like fat barrel shaped people, they I'll just put that back here. Yeah, fat barrel shaped people, they're pretty easy to float past against because they can't bring their knees to their chest anyway. So you just go over them and they're working really hard to pull their knees to their chest, and you're not really working to separate it. That's it.
What do you say about rubber guard, mate?
Well, Habagwad. I'm not a fan, to be honest. I just think the more flexible your knee ligament is, the more effective it is. That is basically a fact. Obviously, there are people that are specialists in certain moves, but I would argue they are also extremely flexible.
Hey, yo, what you saying about Nicky Rod's path to victory in a future match with Gordon Ryan and that, yeah?
Fucking hell. Maybe just a CGI 5-minute match.
Yeah, he Gordon Ryan looks beatable now. He looks very sick, doesn't he? He did. Mate, what the fuck he did?
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
He looks very sick. He looks unwell.
He's sick.
Sick.
Really sick.
Like good, man. Hard. In Australia, when people say it's sick, it's like, good. Sick. Yeah, fucking sick. Yeah. No, he doesn't look too well, does he?
Well, I think he said he broke his knee in one match.
Under the bear trap.
The Felipe match, yeah. I think he just ignored the bear trap a bit too much. Probably wasn't quite warm. The AC's on, lights are on, long walk out. You go there, your knee snaps when you don't expect it to. And you're like, that's bullshit. And then you have to compete the next day with a fucked up knee. Yeah. And you have no time to test it and you have no time to recover. And you had to stay up all night to inject your knee. He's probably still very good.
He is fucking good, to be fair. Like, if you think about it, nobody does it like me. Nobody. He fucking dominates like nobody else. He really does.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he dominated the Felipe match. That was like...
But he consistently wins.
51-49. Yeah, he consistently wins now. I don't understand the ADCC rules, to be honest.
Yeah. Nicky Rod's been doing very well recently too.
Yeah, he has. He's very good at finishing from the back.
Likes that.
A lot of people escape the back, but not Nicky. He's a very good... You'd love to have him on your back. He's a very good back.
You'd love to have him as your son.
Yeah.
You'd love to have him as your son.
I would actually, because he's got $1 million now. Yeah. And he could give me some.
Yeah, come on, Nick.
Give me some anyway.
Come on, Rick.
Why not?
Ricky Nick. Right,
Whoa,
all right.
Whoa.
Ricky Nick. Right, okay. Who's your favourite comedian, mate?
Dave Chappelle.
It's got to be Tony Hinchcliffe for you.
All right.
I like Dave Chappelle as well.
Hi, David. I like his bits on trannies.
So good. Ricky Gervais, he's also very good.
Yeah.
Who else? Louis C.K. Excellent.
I haven't watched much of him.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. What about only 2 times a week in the gym?
Sorry to disappoint, chaps.
No, mate. How is your BCP 157 TB500 going, mate? I was taking it every day for a month, and I just stopped taking it because it really didn't do anything for me. So that's your answer, mate. It did nothing for me, Chief.
Have there been any human studies?
No, I haven't, mate.
Right. Well.
Yeah. Well, but it's probably important also
then,
that I discuss what I was taking it for. I had a torn brachialis, mate. Right there, right.
Completely torn.
No, it was like a minor tear in the brachialis. No.
Oh, it's getting time.
I had some. Hey,
it's getting time. Actually, it's not getting that time.
We got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I had a bit of nerve problem in the arm. So the nerve you need to let settle down. The brachialis, that will settle down with time. Did the peptides help? No.
That's a crying shame.
All right, best instructional for bolos.
What's his name? Michael Musumeci. Probably Levi Jones probably has some good stuff on the old Submeta and also, Submeta, I would say, and Levi. Not Levi, Mikey Musumeci. He's a good boloer. I would say the Mikey one is a bit of a mouthful. Lachlan's is probably more condensed, but the Mikey one will make you understand it on a deeper level.
He likes chatting about it, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go really like jiu-jitsu to watch these instructionals. Boss.
Yes, honestly, you'd be better off watching some matches and copying sequences and then referring back to specific parts of the DVD. Otherwise, it's dead.
Unless you excellently, I hope I'm saying that properly.
Excellently. Yeah.
Enjoying jiu-jitsu.
Autism.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any supplement use before jiu-jitsu class, i.e. electrolytes, pre-workouts, mate, just have a shot of coffee.
Beta-alanine.
Have some beta-alan.
Alan.
Get some carbohydrates in, 30 to 90 grams, and you're good, mate. That's it. Get your electrolytes in after you've sweated. That's it. Right. All right. Good quick question. I'm 16, wondering what the best way is as a BJJ athlete to put on muscle mass and size. Right, mate. You're 16 years old. You just need to eat lots of food, lift weights 2 or 3 times a week. Honestly, it's that fucking simple.
Just eat as much as possible and sleep as much as possible.
Yeah, sleep as much as possible. Eat as much as possible. Honestly,
don't be ashamed to ask for more.
Yeah, ask more detailed questions, boss. And
not more detailed questions, just more food.
Eat more food.
Just ask for more food all the time.
Yep. Eat more food.
I'm hungry.
Right. Okay, what should secondary leg exercise be after a hinge or a squat? Right, if you've done a squatting exercise, do the secondary leg exercise as another hinge, like an RDL or a glute hamstring or a Nordic curl or a hamstring curl variation or a single leg variation. If you've done a deadlift, you could do a Bulgarian split squat, you could do a belt squat, you could do a Zercher squat, you could do walking lunges. You get the idea. Either a single leg squatting pattern or a squat pattern. That's not too taxing, so to speak. Could be taxing, doesn't matter, depends how well you recover. Right, do you ever plan deloads? What about tapering for competition? No, I don't plan deloads. Deload if you feel like you need to. What about tapering?
Yes, to tapering. Yeah.
What about tapering to competition? Yes, we do.
Yes,
Young Owen here had a match. He trained on Tuesday. That was his last session of the week. We're going to lift really heavy all the way up until the week of competition.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Weights.
Sorry.
No, but
so
even
sorry,
for
everyone.
jiu-jitsu, yes. So they'll do weights first, train really hard the week before, all the way up to the week before competition, the week of competition. Take it easy, mate. 1 to 2 sets, even 2 to 3 sets of an exercise. Drop the intensity, drop the volume. Take it easy, mate. Don't lift weights 4 or so days before the comp. You're not going to get anything out of it. You're just going to build fatigue. And for jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I like to take 1 entire day off and 1 half day off. That's it. And drop the amount of rounds that I do in the week, in the lead up, so I'm not getting just like a bit fucked and it comes the end of the week and I need a rest day.
You've done this
like
one very well.
Day.
No illness, no sickness.
I felt like I was getting ill yesterday, but I ducked it.
Right.
And my last private told me that he had swine flu after our session.
That's insane.
The day of our session, actually.
No way. That's insane.
But I didn't get it.
You're like, wow, thank you for letting me know that.
The day after, though.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had swine.
Know.
Yeah, I had swine flu yesterday. Turns out, still got it now.
I mean, he said he was fine now, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll
I mean, this is
fine.
This is probably a good place. We got to go. Do we got to eat that pizza, get that cake,
we have
and
to. Also, it's Halloween, so I need to go around and like entertain some kids or something.
Okay.
I really love doing that Halloween.
Do you dress up?
Yeah, as a door.
You're a sick man. Yeah. I'm not even editing it out. You're a sick man.
Buy my instructionals.
Buy your instructionals.
Oh,
right,
that's it.
Come on.
Seated instructional is coming. It's pending. The seated instructional, seated and shin on shin.
Sitting instructional.
Sitting. Yeah, we someone died in making the instructional, so it's worth every penny. Just be aware of
Who
it.
died?
Also, it's the most. I would argue it is the most value per second because I speak quickly throughout the whole instructional, so you're not going to waste time clicking double speed, having to hold it down or fast forward. It's all relevant, valuable information that you can use, and it's little nuggets there dropped in. You love a nugget here, nugget there. That's how the DVD
Loads
goes.
Loads of
Loads
nuggets.
little droplets of shit everywhere. Just
right, guys.
Cake.
Buy it. Just buy the instructional. How much
When
is
it
it
comes
sell?
out.
Nothing.
When we think of a name.
It costs you
it's like
nothing.
£1.
Yeah, £1. There you go. Right, guys, buy our stuff. Listen to the podcast. Keep listening to the podcast. Write in the comments that you listen to the podcast.
Sick.
See you later, man.
Thanks, man. Honestly, thank you. Seriously.